Yo, my people, them CFC Redis Blue back with another video, and it's the match review for the Chelsea and Crystal Palace match, which we drew 1-1. Goals from Nicolas Jackson and Eze make both teams share the points at Stamford Bridge on Matchday 3. And I'd like to thank all of you guys for your comments, all your support on the watch along. The person did comment on the match preview, but he didn't get the right score prediction, so unlucky there, my bro. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all for your support. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Chelsea end their winning streak against Crystal Palace after drawing 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. But I'm just gonna get into the review. I'm gonna start off with the team news, and our starting 11 today was Robert Sanchez in goal. Right back was Malo Gusto. Centre backs Wesley Fofana, Levi Colwill. Left back was Cucurella. Centre midfielders Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. On the left was Pedro Neto. On the right was Noni Madueke in cam, Cole Palmer, striker, Nicolas Jackson. And to be honest, we started the first half so perfectly. The tempo was high. The way he was bopping the ball about, it was great. He was finding different pockets, finding Enzo in the different pockets, finding Cole in the different pockets. We ended up getting our first goal in the first 25 minutes, where we was absolutely balling, in my opinion. And yeah, man, it was well deserved. A counter attack. Noni Madueke pushes forward, finds Cole Palmer, who then pushes it across goal and gives Nicolas Jackson an easy tap in to score 1-0 to Chelsea. And that is Nicolas Jackson with back-to-back goals. After having that massive argument with John Obi Mikel, the fact that he now has 2 Premier League goals in his first 3 games is very, very good. Better than what he had this time last year. Cole Palmer, 4 assists in 3 Premier League matches. He must have the top assist in the Premier League right now, unless he's second. But I believe he is top, and it was just very good football from them. But after that, we still tried to create many chances. Dean Henderson for Crystal Palace was absolutely incredible for them today. He helped them get a point, because without Dean Henderson making vital saves to stop Noni Madueke, to stop Nicolas Jackson, Enzo Fernandez, and boy, we would end up scoring. Cole Palmer had a shot that went wide in the first half, and it was just very, very jarring. But we was thinking that heading into the second half, it being 1-0 at half time, we'd eventually get our second goal, because the tempo was there. The way we was playing football was there. The style of play is crazy, because we can find guys in certain spots. In the first half, Enzo Fernandez was 1 pass away from finding Nicolas Jackson and Cole Palmer in a 2v1 situation. We just couldn't find them. One thing that can happen is final balls, and we just can't make the final pass at the right time to put our players in the best positions to score the goals. But it happens. We've created enough chances today to win the game. We just haven't, which is disappointing. And in the second half, it was evident that we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, because for the whole second half we was frustrated. The way we was popping the ball about, Crystal Palace played a lot better in the second half. They was not allowing Cole Palmer to have time and space finding different pockets, because he had to drop a lot deeper, which would mean that we can't make the most groundbreaking passes, which is very, very annoying. Even though he was applying a lot of pressure, we was applying much pressure. We had the possession, the bulk load of it. We would have had more than 60% possession throughout the match. But when you're playing against a low block, a team that sets up in a 5-back situation, you eventually get tired. You eventually push forward too much, and that's how I believe Crystal Palace was able to get a lot of freedom in the second half, because we can't keep up the same tempo for the whole entire match, because this is a new system that we are learning, and the players don't know it to the T. We had a longer periods of better play compared to other games, especially in the first half, but in the second half everything changed, and it's just very, very jarring. Crystal Palace ended up scoring in the second half. Eze with a good shot outside the box. Curler, they applied pressure after getting a free kick. They applied pressure. Eze at the edge of the box puts the ball in the back of the net. And I can't blame Robert Sanchez for anything. It was a good goal. And this is the things that happen when you can't put teams away, when you don't score your chances. We had numerous amount of chances to score. It's just very disappointing. But these are the things that happen. I am more happy with the fact that with this team, we can see a direct style of play. Last season, it wouldn't have been the same thing. But, yeah, man, it just happens. We draw to Crystal Palace, and it's just jarring. But it is what it is, man. We can't win every single match. And this is just a good thing about not challenging for the Premier League title. Because if we was challenging for the Premier League, dropping points today would be jarring. But when the fact that we're just aiming for the top 4, we can afford to draw these matches. Crystal Palace are not a pushover team. Fair enough, they've lost their first 2 Premier League matches, but they are not pushovers. They generally finish near enough in the top half of the table, if not just outside of it. And we can just look at it and just be like, yep, it's a draw. Enter the international break. We would have wanted to get the 3 points, but I'm just happy to know that we should have won, but we just didn't. We've heard these things in the past, but with the style of play that we're happening, once we unlock breaking low blocks, it's a long day. It's a long day. Christopher Nkunku, João Felix came on. I didn't feel like they added anything in the second half. Crystal Palace were just doing a lot more defensively, and Dean Henderson was having a very, very good game. I reiterate, he is Crystal Palace's man of the match, because without him, they do not even draw this game. Dean Henderson made a lot of good saves, so have to big him up for his performance. Have to big up the man for the performance. Cole Palmer, 4 assists already in the Premier League, 5 goal involvements. You are doing your thing. Nicolas Jackson, 2 goals in the Premier League. You are doing your thing. Noni Madueke, I'd want you to do a little bit better. I want you to do better. Finish your chances. Last week you put 3 away. You should have had at least 1 today. But that's why you need to just make sure to keep practicing in training. But I did like your defensive work today. Defensively, I felt like we was a lot better today. We conceded to a spectacular goal, so that's the positive that I would take. That defense was much better. Colwill, Wesley Fofana, Cucurella was good. Gusto getting subbed off due to injury is jarring, but at least Reece James will be fit, or should be fit for the next game, and he won't be having a suspension. But hopefully Gusto is okay. He doesn't have a long-term injury, please. Because even if he doesn't play in the Premier League, we need him for the Conference League. Can't be playing the sassy right back. But yeah, man. London derby settings. Chelsea draw with Crystal Palace 1-1. You guys, I'd like to leave it there. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I will be sharing the player ratings video tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, I will be going live so we can talk about Chelsea's best 11 and looking at towards our next 5 fixtures after international break. But Chelsea right now are 11th in the Premier League table. And we end the international break with a draw. It's better than an L, but we just need to improve. And with 35 games remaining in the Premier League, we have a lot to improve, but we have a lot of time to do it. I really hope the team continue doing what they're doing. I'm loving the way we're playing football, and we're getting better in different areas, in different games. So take the positives as you can. Don't dwell on the negative, because we are playing a lot better than what we did last season under Pochettino. So take the small W's as they come, even though today was a draw, but there's positives to take. Jackson, Cole Palmer, the system, big it up. And yeah, man, thank you all for your support. Catch you on the next video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Redis Blue and I'm out. Peace. Come on Chelsea. Come on Chelsea.